Hi, this is Subramaniam Shankar and my triplets. Speaking to you after so many weeks, actually. Now, the recent issue that there was sanctioned by the U.S. Okay for the Indians, buying the Russian oil, and the Office 365 from Microsoft said because Nayara had their a complete email on the Office 365, and the Microsoft Office said we cannot give you an access. They were not able to access the Office 365 emails, which is hosted with the Microsoft cloud. Now, in the CISSP, okay, whenever we discuss about the security, we start the class with the foundations of information security. We also discuss about what is called the Parkerian Hexed. In the Parkerian Hexed, okay, we have confidentiality, integrity, availability, possession, utility, and then authenticity. Okay, now the possession is a very important topic. Okay, so there cannot be a classic example of a possession if the data, okay, is possessed by a third party, could be an MSP or a CSP, okay, managed service provider or the cloud service provider, there is always a risk of the service provider blocking your access to the data. That's exactly what happened in case of Naira and Microsoft Office 365. Microsoft, and then the Office 365, anything that is hosted on third-party cloud, okay, is prone for this risk. Okay, the possession even you can have an internal cloud and have your data on the internal cloud that's enjoying the benefits of the cloud technology. Okay, but the only thing is, we also have Jericho's cloud cube, right? Internal, external, perimeterized, deperimeterized, proprietary, or open, and then in-source or outsource. Okay, so you can have mix and match of everything. The internal cloud that basically means the host infrastructure sits on your network. Okay, it's like a local LAN. Okay, and you can outsource it, in-source, and can be perimeterized, deperimeterized. Open sources or proprietary. Okay, so all these things you can actually decide. Moment the hardware is on your own infrastructure, you're going to treat like a local LAN. That means that okay, you are safe. Okay. Now in the cloud, there is always a question about the location. Okay, the people say you can do an IP config and IF config on the physical host and have a look at the IP address to get to know there's a physical host. If it's going to be an individual host, okay, one server instance, okay, per host. If it's going to be multiple instances running on a virtualized environment, okay, you can do IF config and IP config and look at the IP address, but there's no surety that is running on this physical host. Okay, you need to literally go to the cloud data center, but even you cannot look at the physical infrastructure and look at the IPs, right? No. But if it's going to be the internal cloud, okay, you can still support it. You can very well be rest assured that okay, your data is on your physical environment, okay, within your control. So nobody can say nobody can deny you an access. Again, what could be a problem? Okay, the companies might stop giving you updates, etc. But again, you can get to know okay how can you actually do it. If it's proprietary, then there'll be a problem. If it's open source, okay, it's a global community that's going to act. Or go for an local vendor okay, who's going to give you an cloud infrastructure. For example, CDAC India has got Megdut, okay, the cloud infrastructure. Go for CDAC. Okay, I'm saying in the respective country, go for the local provider. Okay, there's a problem everywhere, but this problem is a major one. Okay, if there's a problem within your own country, you can deal with it. In the pistol, which we always discuss during the enterprise risk management, so political, economical, sociological, technological, legal, and environmental. Now, exactly what happened in case of Office 365 Naira is the political problem. Okay, we'll always ensure that pistol is treated or taken care whenever you are dealing with the risk management. Okay, so it's always better to go for your local cloud infrastructure and support as your own local people with a plan B. Okay, this is what I started my career in '97. Okay, with the span of so many years I had seen, we started with our own infrastructure, our own people. It has its own benefits. Okay, moment you started depending upon external and vendor, okay, then there is dependency. Okay, for example, even for the business continuity, okay, we always ensure that the IT infrastructure, the building infrastructure, the supplier, okay, which is a third party, then the personal, and then access to the building. These are the five things that we take care. Supplier brings in what is called the third party security. Okay, to understand this better, join us for the certified third party security manager and certified cloud security manager training, okay, to get to know in depth about the cloud security and third-party security. Thank you very much. This is Subramaniam Shankaran. Cheers and bye-bye.